intermediate advanced at-home ballet bar, and we will start in first position with left hand on your bar or your chair or whatever space you've established for this. Here we go. We'll start with pliés. We'll take 2 demi-pliés in first, 1 grand plié. We'll take a nice flat back over, roll up, plié, relevé, rotating those heels as you lower down, tendu to second. 2 demi-pliés in second, 1 grand plié. Lift the heels, turn parallel, flat back over, stay here, hang out until count 5, plié, roll up through the spine and neck, rotate the heels to find 4th position. 2 demi-pliés, 1 grand plié, tendu the front foot, flat back over, flat back up, press into cambre, and tendu close 5th. 2 demi-pliés, 1 grand plié, flat back over, roll up, lift cambre to the back, plié, susu balance, arms in first position, and we'll turn to the second side. Here we go. And demi, stretch, grand plié, straight spine, don't lean forward, hips down, flat back over, roll up, plié, high relevé, keep the weight forward, rotate the arm, second position, demi, lift, heels lift, rotate parallel, over to the front, stay here, drop the head, plié, roll up, turn out, 4th position, demi. Demi, make sure the back knee doesn't fall forward, grand plié, straight spine, heels down. Tendu the front foot, make sure the heel stays lifted, plié, flat back over, press to the back, tendu 5th, arm rotates, demi, grand plié, don't lean forward, keep the hips in line, don't let them tip back, straight up, flat back over, roll up, lift, square shoulders, no twisting, arm rotates, plié, susu, nice tight susu, 1 leg, make sure that back heel is lifting forward, find a good first position, lifted elbows, shoulders down, change the arms, bring them forward and up to 5th. One more 8 count. And lift. And finish. Good. We'll turn to the second side. So at home, it's difficult to practice lots of things like big turning combinations or, lots of different angles at the bar. But it's a really great place to work on some of your placement, some of those fundamental things that you need to make everything else in your dance vocabulary really successful. So it's a really great time to take those balances at the end. I'll try to leave a good chunk of time so we can really get those balances in there. A few 8 counts on each side. It's a really great time to think about some of the subtle things, like when you plie, does your pelvis tip back for you to come up? So you can think about some of those smaller details in your placement and technique while you're working at home. Okay, left side. And demi. spine. Keep the chin lifted. Use the head on the way up. Flat back over to the front. Roll up. And plie. Lift the heels. Plie. Rotate the arms, second position. Demi. Demi. Grand plie. Straight spine. Lift the heels. Lift. Drop the head. Plie. Roll up. And turn out. Fourth position. Demi. Allongé, grand plie. Back knee opens to the side. Really find that placement on the way up. Tendu, lift the heel, flat back over. Don't let that heel sink. Up. Press. Shoulders stay square with your hips. Fifth position. And. Heels down. Lift over, flat back over. Reach up or roll up. Shoulders down, up and back. Arm opens, plie, susu arms in first position. Find the placement of the rib cage and the torso. Shoulders down, not too high that it tips you back, not too low. Everyone's is at a slightly different height. I really like mine just below my chest or below my shoulders, so I can really feel the top part of my chest pressing forward. Lift forward and up with those arms. Stay on those balance. Try to find the structure. Quiet ankles, rotated heels, stretched, elongated backs of the knees, hips in a straight line down, strong stomach, strong ribs, no arching. Finish the 8 count. Lift. Good. So another thing to be aware of working at home, it's tricky. This is the staircase here and it's curved, so it's not a perfect, can't be perfectly perpendicular to the bar the way you can in a studio. So make sure that when you're working on your placement, you're making sure that your hip bones and the front part of your shoulder are really in the same orientation. When you cambre back, you don't want to lose that connection between the shoulders and the hips. So even if you're on surface where you can kind of stand lots of different angles, make sure that whatever angle you choose for the exercise, you're aware of your hips and your shoulders to maintain that good placement. We'll take tendu, starting in first position. We'll take tendu, flex and point and close. Tendu, fondu, fondu, pull it in. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Arm in second the whole time. To the back, looking under slightly with the head. Be careful with the under and over that you're not changing the torso. So it's just the head, but it's not affecting, again, our hips and our shoulders and that coordination. Front side, back side. Then we'll take plie, roll through, all the way up and down, elevate, plie, heels down and stand. We'll do that twice through, and we'll plie, releve, balance in first position. Again, really paying attention to our heels and all those tiny little pieces of our placement. Tendus, tendu, flex and point and close, tendu, fondu, fondu, pull in. Encore, plie, roll through. Here we go. Nice and slow, waking up our joints and our feet and our legs. Second position, arm, tendu, flex, point, close, tendu, lean, lean, tight, side. Really roll through the feet, every tiny part of your foot. Down, knee over toes. Pull tight, to the back, looking under, flex. Heel pulls you in, out. Knee over toes, side. And again, tendu, flex, point, close, tendu, sink, sink. Pull tight, keep that elbow lifted, tendu. Reach to the back. To the side. Last time, really roll through the metatarsal. Keep the ankle lifted as you plie. Plie both legs, plie. Forward starch, stretch, and down. Up, plie. Down, again, plie. Plie releve, both arms. Turn the head to the right. And to the left, head left. Don't let those ankles fall back. And head up. Keep the chin forward. Last one, head down. Head down. And normal. Find the alignment, chin, nose, eye line. Present and finish. Good. Left side. And tendu, flex, point, close, out, sink, sink, pull tight, side, flex. Plie, plie, to the back, looking under. 1. Plie, to the side, really pushing through the floor. Again, to the front. Maintaining placement between your shoulders and your hips. To the side. Plie, plie. Pull tight, looking under. 1, 2, point, close. 5, 6, 7. Close 8. Toes through the metatarsal flex. Point. And plie. Down. Heels. Stretch the knees. Lower. Lift. Plie. Hold the turnout. Squeeze. Down. Plie, releve, and balance. Plie. Arms in first. Yes, really finding the structure of the torso. Head to the left. Head. And to the right. Looking up. Keep the chin forward so you don't fall backwards. Strong ankles. Head down. normal, present, and finish. Whew. Good, my feet feel nice and awake now. Okay, we'll take tendus from fifth. Tendu, plie, tendu, plie, tendu, cloche, cloche, close. Tendu, plie, tendu, plie, tendu, plie, tendu, and close to the back. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 up to fifth for the cloche. Tendu, cloche, cloche, close to the side, plie, to the side, plie, to the side. Shift, push, close. I was gonna détourner right away, but I think it's tricky, like, I have a nice railing here, but if you're on a chair, I feel like turning to the other side right away at home is really tricky. So we'll go ahead after our last side, plie, tendu. We'll cut right up, so I'm doing an elevate on my supporting leg and pull right into a susu, and I'll take a coup de pied derriere with my inside leg and balance there to plie and finish. And then we'll turn to the second side. I feel like turning to the second side on a chair, it's really tricky, you gotta like readjust. Here we go. Tendu, plie, front, back, front, close to the side. Side plie, side plie, push it back, close behind. Reverse, and then we'll take from the side, cut the foot right in front, lift that coup de pied derriere. I've said this in class before, but you don't want to drag the toes up. Even if you fix the foot, going through this sickled position. So really circle the toes away from you, pressing the inside knee open to get that really nice coup de pied derriere position. Here we go. Tendus. Tendu, plie, front, cloche, cloche to the side, side. Side, plie, push to the back, reach. Cloche. To the side, heel forward, Susu, lift up. Circle the toes, open the inside knee. Shoulders and hips square to each other so they're matching like a cereal box. And take a balance. Back through susu. Plie. Good, and we'll take our left side. Here we go. Tendu, plie, cloche, to the side, side, plie, push off to the back, to the side, susu, circle the toes, knee opens, keep that knee open, back through your susu, plie. Good. Okay, we'll face our chair and we'll do some quicker dégagés. We'll do your right, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1. I've talked about this in the studio a lot as well, especially on the first one when we switch from right to left. You don't want the heel to go first. Yeah, so you don't want to have that little slip moment and then the foot turns out. You want to really keep that heel in line as you're going. Here we go. We'll do it twice through. 8, 8, 4, 4, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1. We'll go the other way on the second set. 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 4, 4, 8, 8. Finish, we'll take a little plie. Let's do 8 plie releves, 8 eleves, still facing the chair, bar, kitchen counter, wherever you're working. Here we go. Little dégagés. They're not quite glissé speed. Yeah, so they're still kind of slow. And 1, and 2, and 3. We'll do a faster glisse in fifth after this. Here we go. Dégagements. Don't let the heel slip. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2. Make sure the ankle gets all the way in line. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 2. 1, 1, and 1, and second set, starting with ones. 1, 1, 2s, 4s. Toe ball heel, ankles working every time. 8, in, 2, accent is in, in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Play relevant. 1, 2, 3. Heels consistent. Elevate. Squeeze the thighs. Thighs lift. Thighs lift. And find your balance. Arms in second. Don't let the elbows pinch behind you. Right arm allonges up to fifth. Left arm long up to fifth. Arms open. Good. Whew. Okay. Now we'll take from fifth, take glisses a little bit quicker. We've done this hold pattern in class, definitely. So a lot of us will be familiar with this. We're holding count 4, holding count 3, holding count 2, holding count 1. Yes, we'll do 4 counts, front, side, and back side, and then on the second set we'll repeat and we'll just go en croix with the same hold pattern. For those of you that are in level 6 or younger, or aren't as familiar with this pattern, you can repeat it without doing the singles en croix. So the first set we have, you can leave the arm in second or you can do port de bras, up to you. 1 and 2 and 3, hold 4. 1 and 2, hold 3, 4. 1, hold 2, 3, 4, hold 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's the first set. You can repeat that exact same thing, or you can repeat it en croix. So en croix, I would definitely leave the arm in second. 1 and 2 and 3, hold 4. 1 and 2, hold 3, 4. 1, hold 2, 3, 4, hold 1, 2, 3, 4. So the foot continues to go en croix. You're holding count 4, count 3, count 2, count 1. We'll do that so you can repeat it twice, or you can do 4 in each position twice through. And they're a little bit quick. Leave the arm in second, or you can add port de bras, whatever you feel. And let's go. We'll just finish at the end. And 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 4. 1, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 4. 1, 3, 4. 2, 3. Again. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 4. 1. Hold 2. we'll take sous-sus, retiré. On count 7, 8, plie. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. On layer low, 5, 6, 7, cloche, cloche. Singles, 1, 2, 3, 4. On layer, 5, 6, fondue, sous-sus, retiré. From the back, plie. 1, 2, 3, 4. On layer, 5, 6, 7, cloche, cloche. Singles, 1, 2, 3, 4. On layer, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Repeat second time through. Higher rond de jambe on layer, no cloche. 4 singles. This time we'll do a brush, retiré through, sous-sus up. Okay, so first set, 2 plie, rond de jambe en l'air, cloche, cloche. 4 singles, rond de jambe en l'air, fondue, sous-sus, passé. Second set, 2 with plie, rond de jambe en l'air higher, no cloche. 4 singles, lift, développé through, and up, up. We'll balance and retiré at the end. Up to retiré, and lift. Rotate the standing heel. On leg, front. Not too far, keep the weight forward. Cloche, cloche, singles, 1. On leg, plie. And rotate the supporting heel. Heel turns out as you come around. Thigh rotates to bring you to the front. On leg, back. Rotate to that obstacle. Keep the heel lifting. Cloche, cloche. Singles. Toes, heel. Toes, heel. Lift. Fondue. Second set. Lifting plie. 1 and 2. Higher ground rond de jambe en l'air. And 1, 2. Shoulders and hips square to each other. Brush, retiré through. Brush, retiré. Arabesque. Fondue, sous-sus, up, lift, and around. On layer higher, keep the shoulders square. Heel rotates. Singles. Off the floor, lift. Sous-sus, up and balance. Stay on balance, you can change to sous-sus. Stay in retiré. Yes, you can face your chair. Find the passé position. Stay pulled up. Good, finding length in your supporting leg. High releve. Don't let that heel start to sink as you're on balance. If you lose your balance, find a good placement again. Fix it and test the balance again. Don't balance if the position has started to sink or morph. You want to memorize the really good position, so make sure it stays where you want it. Port de bras included. And finish when you're ready. Okay, second side. And plie. Lift. your body forward. Singles, 1. Make sure your standing leg next to your chair or your bar stays turned out. On layer again. Lift. And around. Fondue. Susu retire. And rotate that right heel. And around. On layer. Yes, maintaining the lift. Cloche, cloche. Singles. Toe, heel, toe, heel. Make sure it goes through a turned out first position. Fondue. Susu up, second set. 1. Heel lifts. And front. Oh, I'm wrong. All the way around. High leg. Singles. 1, 2, 3. Brush retire through. Brush. Knee back. Find arabesque. Fondue. Susu. Up. Lift. Heel rotates. And higher round jump on layer. Keep the shoulders lifted. Keep the toes pointed, straight standing leg, singles. And lift. Turned out retire. Extend. Tendu. Up. Find your balance. Good, fight for that balance. Make sure your port-a-bras, keeping your weight, the supporting leg, don't let the heel sink. Keep the knee back, the retire, heel forward. Pull up all the way through that supporting under butt. Don't let it start to sit back. Stay nice and lifted. You can find Susu, stay in retire. Stay pulled up. Do your checklist. Yes, use the bar if you need to, so you're memorizing a clean position, not just bouncing on one foot for as long as you can. And find a nice finish when you're ready. Good. Good, we'll take one song to stretch, and if you want to stretch again, you can just rewind and listen to the song again. Pause the video and take as much of a stretch as you like. When we're finished stretching, we'll do fondues, frappes, développés, a little swingy cloche guy, and grand mamas. Okay, so I'll put on a nice stretch song. We'll just take one song to stretch. You can stretch any way you want. I feel like putting the leg up on the bar or your chair, whatever at home, can be a little tricky. Yeah, so you can do some standing stretches. Make sure you're not just stretching with things you're flexible at. I feel like a lot of times it's like, oh, I'm really good at my right split, so we just do our right split to stretch. You want to make sure you're stretching, think of everything as having two sides. So if I'm stretching the front of my leg, I want to stretch the back. Does that make sense? You're kind of getting both parts. If I'm stretching a turned out inside of my thighs, I want to make sure I'm getting all sides, particularly with the attachments in the hips. So if I'm stretching the front of the hip, I want to make sure I stretch my hamstrings at the back of the leg. This is a really nice one, just crossing it over. You could just plie or push down with this knee. That really stretches out those turnout muscles. Good. If you're going to do hand and foot, make sure that you're not popping that hip up. Yeah, so make sure you still keep that hip down. So really stretching the inside of that hip, not just trying to crank the leg up. this in my last video, I really like, we've been doing this for a while in class too, it's not very fondue-y, but really stopping in that double attitude. I think it really helps establish a pattern of movement in our brains and our bodies to where we're not going fondue, stretch the leg, stretch the knee. So we really want to make sure, or fondue, straighten the leg, and then développé. We really want to find the coordination of those knees, and I think a really great way to do that is to find that double attitude. So we'll take fondue, double attitude, and then the legs are really well prepared to straighten together. This is count 2, stretch the legs, 3, close, 4. Then we'll take a little développé, no fondue, 5, 6, 7, 8, just to kind of let that leg breathe a little bit. Doesn't have to be super high, we will do an adage. Just a little bit of a quicker, get the leg moving a little bit. So we'll take a slow fondue, 1, stop, 2, stretch the knees together, 3, close where you came from, 4, développé up, 5, 6, 7, 8, yeah? And again, not your, I would say this would be, if your regular highest développés here, probably do this one like here, just to kind of get the hips and the legs moving a little bit, especially if we've been indoors a lot. Kind of build up to our full extension. Okay, here we go. We'll take that en croix. At the end, we'll take a susu, retire, a front attitude balance. Arms can go to fifth, allongé, pull into susu, and close. Follow that path to get out of that balance, whether you hold on to your bar or chair or not. Be careful, sometimes we balance and then we lose this, and it becomes a really unfortunate transition out of that position. So make sure, attitude, okay, pretty good balance, even if you need to grab back on, then allongé, then susu, then finish. So it's better to work through those really clean positions and clean transitions than doing it without the bar at all. Here we go. Fondue with a gentle développé. And fondue, attitude, stretch, close. 5, 6, 7, 8, and fondue, attitude, stretch, close in front, up, lift the knee, tendu, close, fondue, attitude, stretch, close, lift, extend, to the side. Keep the hips square. Stretch, keep that leg in front of you. Up, hip, under. That's all. And susu. Retire. Attitude. Stay. Allongé, with or without the bar. Tight susu. Present. Lift. Breathe. Good. Second side. Particularly when we do the développés or the fondues to the side, you want to make sure that it's not the outside of the hip pulling that extension, but the hip is really staying folded. The knee lifts, and then the legs go. One thing that will help get that good placement is not taking your leg wider to your ossicon than your turnout allows. So wherever your best turnout in first position is, that's where your ossicon tendu should be. Your ossicon lift, 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 lift. It should all be on that same path where your foot is. So you don't want your tendu to be here. Your tendu, your first position here, your tendu here, and then when you start doing your extensions, your leg is out there. It's gonna roll in and the hip is gonna take over. Same thing is true for those développés. Yes, you don't want the outside of the hip to lead the développé. It's a really similar structural thing to what we talked about in the dégagés with the heel leading. You don't want the outside of the leg. You want the inside of the leg. So from your retiré position, make sure that hip is down and engaged at the back of the leg. Then from there, lift the knee, keeping that hip in place. If you put your hand there and you lift the knee, you should literally fold your fingers inside. Then you extend and you're trying to show off the bottom of your foot. So you have this hip down, rotated leg. I'm gonna hold on to it because I'm old. Hip down, rotated leg at any height. Yes, so it's not just about getting the leg high. It's also about having it well placed, whatever height that's at. All right, second side. Fondu, fondu, attitude, stretch, close, knee back, extend, and fondu. Lift the knee, hip stays. You can use your hand, hip stays in place. To the back, fondu, attitude, stretch, close. Don't twist, don't dive. And side, heel forward. Feeling those hips. And your balance. Su-su. You can do all of this without holding on. Knee opens. Heel forward. Allongé, with or without the bar. Present and breathe. Good. Okay, we'll take frappe. Front and front and front and front. Side and side and side and side. Double front and hold, double side. Double front, double side, double front, double side. To the back. Single, single, 4 singles. To the side, 4 singles. Double back and hold, double side and hold, double back, double side, double back, double side. We'll repeat. You can do the repeat on releve if you wish. My suggestion for frappes in releve would be to do it from a coup-de-pied position, not from wrapped positions. I feel like it's really hard to get back to a clean position. Some of you that have done some Vaganavan stuff and you want to use that wrap position, make sure you're consistent with it. If you use it, it's a front position, so it's either coup-de-pied, devant, or sur le coup-de-pied with that wrap. Those are your 2 front variations. Pinky toe in front, heel in front, or heel in front, foot is wrapped behind. Back is the same. So make sure you're being really clear with those positions. I know some of my more advanced girls, sometimes you guys blend them together. You're more familiar with that sur le coup-de-pied position, which is really lovely. But make sure you're being really clear with yourself about what position your foot is in. For the frappes on flat, I like to do a flex foot. Make sure that knee gets back. Yeah, you don't want to leave it out there. No fake frappes. Yeah, make sure you're really pushing into the floor. It shouldn't make a hard sound. We're not trying to break our feet. We're trying to push through the floor. So it's a little bit more like striking a match than hitting something. It has to have that motion through it. It has to have that pressure into the floor. Yes? 4 singles to the front. 1, 2, accent is out. 3, 4 to the side. Side, 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 side. Double, make sure the heel is fully beating, whether you're on flat or in releve and releve. Whole foot. Beat, beat, yeah? So don't let it swing. Same thing here. Heel, heel. So the beats are coming in, not swinging back and forth. Double to the front, hold the out. Double to the side, hold the out. Younger dancers, you can repeat that. Double to the front, hold out. Double to the side, hold out. Or we'll do the faster double, double. Yeah? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, hold 2, 3, hold 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so we're doubling up the last ones. and then we reverse it, and then we'll repeat. Probably won't repeat it with you because I'm almost 8 months pregnant and my hips hurt. Okay, here we go. Frappes. At the end, au petit pas mal. Yeah, so after we've done 2 sets, en dehors, en dedans, en dehors, en dedans. Second set can be on releve. Au petit pas mal, we'll do really slow first. In, for an 8 count. Faster for an 8 count. Balance of your choice. Here we go. Tendu, flex. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Side, 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 side. Double front, double side. Double front, double front, double side, double side. Back, 2, 3, 4. Side, 2, 3, 4. To the back, to the side. To the back, to the back, to the side, to the side. Front, 2, 3, 4. Side, 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 side. Double front, double side. Double front, double side. To the back, back, 2. High releve. If you're on releve, don't let the heel slip. Strong elbows. Back, side, back, side. Petit pas mal, make sure it comes in. In, 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 in. In, still coming in and out. Not front and back. In and out. Sous. You can take I'm going to do a sur le coup de pied balance. You can do any balance. Coup de pied, sur le coup de pied, devant, derrière. Balance as long as you'd like. Finish when you're ready. Stay on balance if you want. Yes, otherwise circle those ankles. Get ready for the other side. Good. So I'll let the music run on the other side as well, so you can really balance as long as you want there. Yeah, really, I think one of the most important things in the frappes, particularly if you're doing the releve frappes through the coup de pied, is really making yourself think about that in and out so that leg isn't swinging. We don't want our beats in the center to go front to the back. We really want them to go sideways. So that's where we develop, called the fast twitch muscles that really help those legs fold and move side to side instead of front to back. Okay, second set. You'll notice just in what I was saying, I said it both ways. So the first time I did double front, double side, double side. Second set on releve, I did double front, double side, double front, double side. So whichever version you're doing, you've got that example in there. Here we go. Tendu, flex. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold the out. Hold out. Hold out. And front, front, side, side. To the back. Side. 2, 3, 4. Hold. And hold. Back, back, side, side, front. 2, 3. Knee back. Side, 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 side. Double front. Double side. Double front. To the back, keep the supporting leg lifted. Shoulders and hips square. Yes, whatever angle you're on at your house, back. Double side. Double back. Double side. Petit pas mal. In and out. Not front back. In and out. Pinky toe. Pinky heel and pinky heel and pinky heel. And sous. Take whatever balance you took on the other side. Nice and even. Don't let that heel drop when you get tired. Fight for the clean position. Finish when you're ready, but you have the rest of the song. You can go through sous, change coupes. Stay lifted. Good, if you're still balancing, fight for it. You're almost done. we'll take développé to the front. 1, 2, extend. 3, 4, open to the side. 5, 6, envelope where you came from. 7 and 8. It's like painfully slow. Really, I want you to feel the hips, particularly when you open the leg to the side, when you développé to the side. I think in general, it's such a hard position to get right. Don't overshoot it, and don't let that hip lift. To the side. 2 count retiré, 2 count développé, 2 count rond de jambe, 2 count envelope. I don't mind if you add pliés. I think my advice would be wherever you plie, you want it to be consistent in each direction. So for example, you développé, you go to the side, you fondue before you envelope. Make sure you add that plie on the supporting leg in every position. So you're really building that consistency in your technique. At the end, we'll take Susu, we'll turn towards your bar, staircase, or counter, and we'll take an attitude derrière for the balance. Yes, and this should be at your full height. And 1, 2, good clean retiré, lift through attitude. Leave the arm, carry à la seconde. Don't let the body go with you. Envelope, to the side. 1, 2, lift, lift to the back. Envelope, to the back. Lift through attitude. Carry side, hip under, envelope. To the side. Hip stays under, carry to the front. Rotate, rotate that thigh. Lift in and down. Susua. Can certainly repeat again and balance at the end. Facing the bar, you'll find a retiré. Lift to attitude. Make sure you're nice and square. Stay on releve. Lift élongé. Chest has to go forward and up. Finish. Yes, finish when you're ready. Fight for that balance. Yeah, if you did it twice through. If you're finished, just take a nice neck circle. Good, and you can finish facing the bar, facing on the right side. Okay, we'll take the left side. Yes, and again, I'll let the music go, so if you want to do it a second time, especially more advanced dancers, you have time for that. Here we go. This should be your full height. Find a good retiré position. Knee opens. 1, 2. Hold the turnout. Heel pulls you forward to the side. Inside of the leg. Don't let it roll in. Envelope. Toes and down. 1, 2. Lift the knee. Don't let it turn in too soon. Open it, let it carry to the back. Envelope. To the back. Lift the thigh. The thigh lifts out to that arabesque position. The whole thigh rotates under to find a true à la seconde. Envelope. To the side. 1. Start with a clean retiré. Lift. Rotate, rotate, so you've got a nice turned out leg. Don't let it tip in. Envelope. Balance or repeat your second set. If you're balancing, we'll go through Susu, Retire up. Find that attitude position. Don't overcross, don't let it be too wide. Make sure when you lift to allongé, you keep the chest forward. Always make sure the leg is not pushing the body around. Lift allongé. Finish when you're ready. Yes, you still have 2 8 counts. If you want to balance a little bit more, finish up your repeat. Make sure the thigh stays rotated. Don't drop it in. Neck circles if you're finished. Take grand battements. We'll take grand battement, plie, change the arm. 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 Second set, grand battement, retire. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, retire. 1. And we take 3 grand battements. Plie. 3 grand battements. Keep that hip under. Plie. No diving. Lift the leg to your back. To the side, hip under. Yeah, so the foot is really pulling the leg out. Second set with retires. Plie, up, down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Plie, up, down. 1, 2. Last time to the side. Make sure that hip stays under. Stay up. Yes, you can do a pirouette if you have room for it. Make sure that arm stays really strong. Pirouette with the upper body. Let the legs do their job. Arabesque. Make sure you stay on a high releve. Keep that leg lifting. Don't let it sink when you balance. Pas de bras finish when you're ready. And we'll take the second side. Good. So make sure again that the leg isn't bullying the upper body around. So when we take the leg to the back, we don't want it to push our body forward. We bring it onto the side. We don't want it to pull off our standing leg or tip our body. To the front, we don't want to have to scrunch our upper body. We don't want that grand battement leg to pull our weight forward. So make sure that your supporting leg, your torso, and your port de bras is really maintaining its own placement. Here we go. And we take brush. Big plie, knees over toes. Plie with your legs, not your upper body. Hip under. Arabesque. To the side, heel forward. Show off the bottom of your shoe. Second set with retires. Plie, up, down. And up, down. Lift, lift. And up, down. Heel forward, last set. Stay up. If you have room, you do a pirouette. Don't move the right arm. or left arm. What side are we on? Don't move the left arm. Find your arabesque, get the position you want, and fight. Really feel it in the back. Don't let that leg dip. Whew. Keep the leg nice and lifted. Supporting leg, if you're on releve, don't let it turn in. Just stay up, don't let it twist and sink. And we'll finish when you're ready. Good. Shake it out. Last thing we'll do, and then we'll do a nice reverence with some susu pas de bras in the middle. We'll just do a gentle cloche. Yes, 8 in attitude, 7, close 5th, retire up. Actually, let's do passe. Passe, close and back, passe, close in front, passe, close and back, passe, close in front, and finish. And we'll do the second side. Arm is in second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Straight leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then we'll take retire devant, close behind. Retire devant, close in front. So we're hitting that same retire devant position even though we're doing passes. All right, here we go. Last thing. Well, and then we'll do a little center port de bras. Same tempo. And we take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Straight leg. Plie. In front of the knee. In front of the knee. In front of the knee. And finish. Good, second side. One, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Straight leg. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7. Close 5th. In front of the knee. In front of the knee. In front of the knee. And finish. Okay. Last thing. We'll take susu, coupe, pas de bourrée. Other side. Susu, coupe, pas de bourrée. We'll take retire, 2/4, releve, plie. If you have room, you can do a pirouette. Otherwise, you can just do a retire up and close behind. Other side. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's all. Just a nice little pirouette in the center. Play around with that. You have 4 counts for the pirouette, so depending on what kind of setup you've got at home, you could certainly do a pirouette to 4th, another pirouette to 5th. You could do releve, plie, pirouette to 4th, tendu, close. Yeah, so you have time to kind of modify that. Again, make sure that you are really clear with yourself about what you're doing. So we don't want to be reacting to what we're doing as we're dancing. We want to really have our plan set in place so we can execute it with the most thoughtfulness and our best technique so that we're not like scrambling as we're dancing. So make sure that you just think about that for a minute. We'll do it twice through so you can really give yourself a plan. What are you going to do for that last 8 count? 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, other side. Yes? So you've got, those are the number of counts you have to do what you will with your pirouette. Okay. And 1, 2, lift, plie, onto a straight leg, and 1, 2, heels rotate, left side, peek out to a straight leg, rotate the knees, up, rotate the knees. heels rotate, clean fourth. Second set. 1, 2, 5, 6. 1, 2. Reach, plie, pirouette. Second side. And up. Turned out, heels rotate, pirouette, and reverse, step, step. Thank you all so much for joining me, and I'll keep trying to do videos about once a week. Thank you. Just got to read some David Hume.